Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of MC Eternal. How are you guys doing today? How's life? I just noticed that the most evil vampire in the world has a pink thing on his head. Today is a great day. Do you know why? Today is the day that we're going to teach the pack developer that if he breaks my diamond farm, I'm gonna break his shop. I hate you. I really do. Nice. And the tool that we're going to use in order to break the shop is called RF Tools. We are going to make a dimension out of redstone and we're going to sell redstone blocks. And we're going to be millionaires. But first things first, we are going to need a few dimensional shards in order to make the dimension builder slightly more power efficient. Oh my goodness. You know, in hindsight, I should have brought our digital miner. Because I have to look for them now. What do you want? Yeah, actually, it's not that bad. We don't need that many. I have Fortune 6. Not on this one. Why are you German? And why are you shielded? So I was flying around in the nether and look what I found. A dragon. I don't know why. The question is, do I need you for anything? Probably not. I do admit that we do not need him, but his blood can be useful. Not in the reservoir. The reservoir is for something else. Our bow will do 100 damage, and they do have 2000 health. So this is the easiest solution. Don't fly out. There's lava everywhere. Please. Can we just spam you? Oh yeah. He's dead. The lava is not a problem for me, but I want his bits and pieces. Stop shaking. It's already done. I also brought some jars so that we can take some of this blue fire home. This is from Biomes of Plenty, and if you walk in it, you will dance. I'm not doing anything. It's moving on its own. And he's also moving on his own. So we take some of that home anyway, because it's fun to use. There is an advancement from Biomes of Plenty, which is to get a honey jar from those. So let us go and get that, because I have never managed to finish this advancement. They seem very friendly. Where is my thing? So we're gonna break you. Yes. And then we're going to summon bats. Because they don't have that much health. And there is the honey. We have it. Can you drink it? No. The reason that I'm focusing a lot on the market and earning a lot of money is because I have developed a rather expensive addiction. Opening loot crates. Look, that's the result. And to be honest with you, some of the items are not that bad. Of course, this is also my garbage chest, so we have books, we have lapis, we have more modular storage, the Everflower urn, and so on and so forth, but we got some interesting items as well. For instance, over here, I got a digital miner, a creative watering can, a dark solarium jet plate, and I also found something else which was interesting. Oh yeah, a nuclear explosive. Hi. And it also gave me a fire dragon steel axe. The problem is, each one of them is 5500 coins, and I go through them really fast. Launcher platform tier 2. Okay, nice. Oh, this is nice. This is also nice. Everything is so nice. I just realized a very small miscalculation on my part, because in order to sell redstone blocks, I need to unlock the exploration chapter, and judging by the looks of this, that's not gonna happen. So instead we're going to focus on the introduction chapter and make the dimension out of diamonds, and we're going to be filthy rich. There's not much left. I just have to make the different types of food. I need to make this, which is going to be a pain, and we need to find a Totem of Undying. And that's basically it. There's not much left. This is an item that most of you are always telling me to make. I will make it because it's a quest, and I kind of need it in order to complete the introduction chapter, but I'm actually not going to use it. So it goes back in the ME system. The JEI says that in order to make pig iron, I'm going to need blood from Biomes of Plenty. Let us see if my own blood also helps. Okay, my blood converts to Biomes of Plenty. Okay, that's fine then. How do I get out? You need 40 millibuckets in order to get 1 ingot. Okay. Ooh, I need a lot. And this is why I actually made a reservoir and went to the nether, because I got some blood. Did you work? Oh yeah. 11 buckets. I think we have plenty. Yeah, we have 5 blocks. That's more than enough. And this quest is also done. So let me craft the food. Then I'll be right back. Ooh. After planting some trees, making a few traps, planting random crops, and some water traps, and making a few machines, we have all the food that we're going to need. The only problem is that now we have to make this guy, and the recipe for it is really bad. Are they supposed to spawn everywhere? What is happening to me? I don't know. Why are you damaging me? Oh, it's him. He has thorns. Okay. Don't break my armor. Okay, we're gonna remove our armor, and then we're gonna kill him. Yes, reflecting. Okay. I almost died, but he's dead too. So that's good. Anyway, I was trying to say that I don't want this food to be my permanent food source for a long period. So we're not going to automate it completely, we're just going to make 32 so that we will be able to hand in over the quest. Because I don't find the idea of having chocolate as food to be very nice. I like food. So let us start with the easiest bit, which is graham crackers. And a creative watering can is really nice. Graham crackers is basically flour in a pressurizer. For marshmallows it gets slightly more complicated, and in order to make marshmallows we have to start with gelatin, and therefore we're going to need a pig. Just one. And here is a pig. The problem is, I have no idea if this is enough, because everything you need from nuclear craft you actually need it in a stupid amount. It gives you 8, so it's not that bad. And then we're going to need a melter in order to melt down gelatin into molten gelatin. And since we're actually going to need a lot, I'm going to use a drum. Then we need to take that molten gelatin and mix it with water, so that we will get hydrated gelatin. Another ingredient that we're going to need is molten sugar. Then we're going to take that molten sugar and the molten gelatin and put it in another salt mixer, so that we will get liquid marshmallow. And if we put the liquid marshmallow in an ingot former, we will get marshmallows. And for some reason this guy does not require power. Thank you. Oh no. Oh, you jerk. Wow. We have the crackers and we have the marshmallows. Now we need to work on the chocolate itself, which is the most complicated part. Because first off, we need to cook the cocoa beans so that we will get roasted cocoa beans. And we have an Eldritch Guardian somewhere here. The roasted cocoa beans have to go in a manufactory so that we will get ground cocoa nibs. The nibs have to go in a fluid extractor so that we will get cocoa butter. And cocoa solids, which is a byproduct, is basically just brown dye. We're also going to need the cocoa nibs in a melter so that we get chocolate liquor. And if we mix the chocolate liquor with cocoa butter in a salt mixer, we will get molten unsweetened chocolate. Very nice. And you should be very careful not to have an ingot former on top, because you will get the wrong chocolate. But Lush, this is unsweetened chocolate. We want sweet chocolate. Sure, I'm actually working on it. Just give me a second. Now that we have the unsweetened chocolate, we need another salt mixer so that we can mix it with molten sugar so that we will get molten dark chocolate. We're not done, because we're going to need another salt mixer in order to mix it with milk, so that we will get molten milk chocolate. You might be thinking to yourself, yes, this should be the final step. No, it's not. We're going to need an ingot former so that we can convert it into milk chocolate. And this is the final step. Now I just have to craft it. I think we have too many, because I did manage to make 64 of you, which is a quest. So we should be able to make 32 of you, which is the actual quest. Good. Now that everything related to food is done, we can get to the actual quest. And one of them is to get a pixie in a jar. And I just saw this cloud and I want to see what's inside. Oh, it's raining. Okay. Iron golem pets. Nice. There is one pixie over here. And if I remember correctly, they like cakes. Can I take you? No. I just tamed him. Okay. Can we have a wild pixie? Oh yeah. Plenty. Yep, we have him. Different pixies in a jar will give you different potion effects. And I really want that one. So you, my friend, you come home with me. This is getting bigger. It's not close to my home, so I don't really care. She gives me strength. Nice, thank you. Although unfortunately in this mod pack there's plague, there's raiders, and I also get some warp, so I don't have a high hope of my pet surviving very long. Yes, she's in. Okay, you sit somewhere in the base. Yes, here will do. The ones in the jar are fun, but this one is actually pretty cute. I like that. The range of the potion effect is not that much, because if I step here, it's gone. Anyway, our next quest is going to require some sponges, and if I'm not wrong, you can buy it from a shop. Oh yeah, we can. So I don't know how many we're going to need. I'm going to take 10. And I remember seeing 2 of these guys over here. So if I drop a sponge, will you like me? Do I have to drop it in water? Do I have to feed it to you? Oh, you eat it. Okay, we're friends. I don't know how to write him. Okay, in any case, he's not very useful for us because I'm a vampire and I cannot swim in water. It gives me weakness. Now we need a hippogriff's egg. Oh, this is bad. We need rabbit foot, so let us buy a rabbit egg from here because it's very difficult to get them anyway. Oh, this is a rabbit. Did we get any? Yeah, we got 13. Okay, I don't think that's going to be enough. So we need to spawn the hippogriff itself because we need 2 of them in order to get an egg. And we don't need the rest. And since I do not want them to escape, we're gonna put them here and we give them the rabbit foot. Are you fine? Do you like me? I think we're fine. Yeah, I think they're tamed. So now let's make some rabbit stew. Yeah, I think we have everything in order to make 2 rabbit stews, and that's all we need. So you can have one, you can have the other one. Make a child. No? Not in the mood? Do you want more? How does it work? I'm not sure. Maybe it's because they're sitting. That doesn't work on them. We're going to try it again outside. Maybe they don't like to do it indoors. I don't know. Please make an egg. I just want one. The book doesn't really tell you anything extra. I'm very confused. Oh, maybe it's... Okay, I think I know. The thing is, they do not need the dragon staff. I think we have to feed them and then use a stick. Stand up, make a baby, please. He flew away. We're going to do it indoors because unfortunately, they fly off. And you're going to stay here until you make me an egg. So here's the thing. You had to relog because apparently they are bugged. That's it. We have 5 quests left and one of them is the Totem of Undying, and I was checking that apparently I got a Totem of Shielding, so I was looking for it in the ME system and I noticed that I do have a Totem of Undying. I have no idea where I got this and I have no idea where I got the Totem of Shielding and where it is. But we have this, so let's use it. Now we need to make this machine gun, which is called War, and I do not think we have all the ingredients. No, we do not. We are missing this one. Okay. I think you get them from salamanders. And lucky for us, we can spawn salamanders. They have a ton of health. I don't want the baby ones. Give me the big one. Oh yeah, that one. Yes, we got one. Perfect. So here is War, and we're 95% done. We have 2 more, if I'm not wrong. Actually 4 more. We have the Swarmer launcher and the Swarmer. I also managed to find zombie piranhas as well, and if I'm not wrong, those are the Swarmers. Compared to piranhas, they're actually not very friendly. And if you kill them, you should get the fish. Yeah, we have 4. Okay. So I need a lot. Yeah, we have 35, so that is 1 quest. And I also got the launcher from one of the loot bags. Ah, there it is. I'm actually curious to see how this one works. So you're going to launch fish? It's eating him. It's not incredibly effective, but it's actually fun to use. Literally, we're down to the last 2 quests, the ingots, and we need to find an amphitheris. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what we're looking for. The problem is he's incredibly fast, and I need to ride him in order to tame him. So will we be successful? Yes. He's going to bite me for a while, but then he'll be friendly. Yes, sure. Are we friends? Yes, we are friends. Oh my goodness, he flies so fast. This is so good. To be honest with you, I kind of like this guy. We're gonna take him home. After finally finishing everything in the introduction chapter, which I'm going to explain to you later on for some of the quests, this is finally done. So we can have money. We had a small backlog of diamond blocks in a cache, so I got a few. Holy! Now that I have completed the introduction chapters, I'm actually having second thoughts about making a dimension out of diamond blocks because I'm thinking, how much coins do I need? This farm itself will do. There are maybe 10-12 different ways of accelerating the growth of plants, and we're only using 4 of them. We have the fertilizer over here, we have the agricarnation, we have the sprinklers, and we have worms from actually additions. So we can add 4 or 5 more items, and this should grow super fast. Not this fast, but they will grow super fast. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm not sure if we should use diamond blocks or should we work on the farm. I'll leave that up to you. If you want to work on the farm, let me know. If you want me to make an Art of Tools dimension, let me know. In the meantime, we can work on other stuff. For the Art of Tools dimension, if we do not make it out of diamonds, we can make it out of oil and have a huge oil refinery in the ocean. I don't know. It's just a thought. If you also want to complete the introduction chapter, there are some quests which are going to give you a little bit of a challenge. Most of them are from Fishes Undead Rising. For instance, if you want to find piranhas, I spent 1.5 hours trying to find one and I was unsuccessful. So I had to increase their spawning chances from whatever it was to 100, which is the maximum. And I found it in 20 minutes. So for some of the mobs, you actually have to do this, otherwise you will never find that mob. There is another mob called Itakwa and you're going to need him in order to make the site. The thing is, the spawn rate of this guy was set to 15 out of 10,000. And I spent maybe 2 hours in a mountain trying to find one and I couldn't. I increased the spawn rate and I got one. And of course it does make sense if they reduce the spawn rate because the health of this guy is 3,500. And just in case you're wondering, he looks like this. I'm not gonna let him go out, because he has 3,500 health, he almost killed me. And you need one of them in order to get the site claw. There is another quest which requires you to have 8 radiation scrubbers, which is a crazy rabbit hole, because if you want to get it, you're going to need calcium sulfate. But there is one cheaty way of getting that, and that is called Anti-Radiation Strongbox, which you can get it from a shop. If you open it, you will get one. So basically you're going to need 8 of them. Well, I think I have explained everything that was tricky, and of course the ingots that we got from extra utilities, the setup for them is down here, in our basement, which is color coded. And by the way, this is the elevator, it takes you to the basement. It's nice. I have to decorate this place, but you know, later on. Before we set out on a very small adventure, there is something that I want to work on, and that is the player chest from Extra Utilities 2. We have played with this guy in the past and we use it in order to extract the coins from our inventory and put it in our applied energistic system. So I'm going to use it for the same purpose and also to manage my inventory when we're looting mobs. But first things first, this guy is also going to require GP and we're going to put a dragon meal over here. And then we're going to set a filter for it for the items that we wanted to extract and put it in our ME system. And then we have to give him access to our inventory. I'm not going to give him access to my hotbar, only the inventory, because otherwise we would never be able to use the coins if we give him access to our hotbar. So you see, it's not, oops, nope. Yeah, I put the filter on insert. Yeah, I'm hoping this time it's going to work because I put it on the extract slot, not the insert slot. So it's actually working. So if it's in my hotbar, it's not going to consume it, but if we put it in my inventory, it's going to take it out. Yeah, but the thing is, I also want to use this system in order to void the items that we will get from mobs, and I don't really need them, and they just clog my inventory. For instance, these bags, and they're gone. Good. Or for instance, most of the items that we're going to get from mobs when I'm going hunting, we will also put it in our ME system, like so. And the items that I don't really care about, like the intestines, goes to the trash. So in this way my inventory should be clean when we're going hunting and I don't have to rearrange it every 5 minutes. So let us go on a very small hunting session and see if the system works. And obviously to add more filters because I did not have all the drops. For instance, we got sulfur. Yeah, I would say it's not a very bad system because I can get rid of everything. That is good. Now that we have a decent inventory management system, let us go on a very small adventure and try to find another mausoleum. I saw it over there, yes. I was going to say that I remember it being very close. Okay, so let us try this. Someone suggested that instead of using a corrupted chorus fruit, I use the Staff of Traveling, which is a genius idea. I did not think of that. The question is, can we go in? Yes. No. Actually, we're here. We're not in. Yes, unfortunately, it doesn't work. I can't go in. Something's blocking me. Yeah, something is blocking me. They thought about that. It's okay. We will go in using the corrupted chorus fruit and we are going to take a few mobs. We are in. The coast is clear. Of course, we're going to take the Dragon Forge because that is expensive. And I'm basically here in order to find a sword which belongs to a Lich King or Lich Queen or something. Nice. Very nice. I was just giving up hope that I would never be able to get this staff, but I got it from a loot bag. So I'm happy. Condensed explosives. Okay. Of course, the main thing that I was looking for is the Blade of the Dreaded Queen, which you can get it from a loot bag, but I haven't been lucky. So, yeah. Anyway, we got the staff and I have no idea what this does. Because this is just a box. Oh. You make them invisible. That's not very good, is it? Anyway guys, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. I do admit that we did not achieve much in this episode, but this introduction quest literally broke my back. It was worse than I thought. Anyway, we try to build things from the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye. Are you taking me to hell? I didn't do anything bad. Just a little bit.